Hello, and welcome to Solarium. Today we're going to be making Bow Wow Brownies, which is a recipe from Snoop Dogg's cookbook, From Crook to Cook. I don't know what y'all might think about Snoop, but the dude has some really good recipes in this book, and he says his brownies are his greatest recipe. And honestly, I don't doubt it, because the dude seems like he's the kind of guy who knows how to make good brownies. First off, the recipe states you could add special herbs and spices, but we live in Utah, so we're just going to pass over that one this time. Okay. So, first things first, we have our ingredients. We have 2/3 cup of flour, a 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons whole milk, 2.5 cups of milk chocolate morsels, 2 large eggs, and 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And then also vanilla ice cream to serve with it. And he also puts chocolate syrup on his as well, which might be a little much for me with the chocolate brownies, but that's up to you. So first things first, we need to preheat our oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 165 degrees Celsius. The rack in the middle position. Go ahead and grease up an 8x8 pan and just keep that aside for now. And then in a small bowl, you're going to combine the flour, baking soda, and salt. Whisk it together. In a medium saucepan, I accidentally lost the footage of the first part of this, but the second part you could see. So the missing part is in a medium saucepan over medium heat, combine the sugar, butter, and milk and bring to a boil. Then you're going to remove the pan from the heat and add 1.5 cups of the chocolate chips. And then you stir until it's all melted and smooth. Then you're going to add the eggs and the vanilla, and then stir until that's blended and smooth. And then you're going to add the flour mixture to the chocolate. And then you're going to stir it until just combined, and then put it into the pan. You're going to put the rest of the chocolate chips on top of the brownies. And that's 1 whole cup of chocolate chips on top of the brownies. Place it in the oven for 25-30 minutes and then rotate the pan about halfway to ensure that it's cooked evenly. Once that's done, take them out from the oven, place in a wire rack so they could cool down, and then you cut the brownies into 6 large squares. And then you serve it with vanilla ice cream, which I had with me at the time. And of course, just get in on that. Overall, I thought this was a really great dessert. Personally, I think next time I make it with less chocolate chips on top, because it felt like a little much. But the brownie batter itself was really good, and you could definitely taste the difference between that and store-bought mix. With the recipe as is, vanilla ice cream for me was a must, because it's just so rich. And the serving sizes are also kind of big, because it makes 6 large brownies. We ended up cutting them in half to make 12 because they're so huge. And they're, like I said, they're really rich, makes them really filling. And it kind of maybe becomes too much of a good thing. But the dude definitely knows how to make some solid brownies, that's for sure. Aside from this, he has a lot of other great recipes in this cookbook. I've looked through some. I have some bookmarked to make later. So go ahead and buy it yourself if you're interested. And thanks for checking out the first episode of Solarium. Just subscribe if you want to see more from us, and comment with some interesting recipes you'd like us to make. Like the video if you liked it, of course. And I hope to see you guys around and make more videos.